Hi folks, this is Jay. Hope you're okay today. It's good to see you. We're looking at this book, Expository Preaching by John MacArthur, and we're halfway through it, but we're just going to finish on 2 videos now, and I would encourage you to get the book or to go on Grace to You or to Master Seminary. Type in Master Seminary John MacArthur or John MacArthur Grace to You, and on those sites you'll find information about expository preaching, and that might encourage you to do expository preaching. But we're looking at hermeneutics now, and that's the science of interpretation. So here's some of MacArthur's steps on hermeneutics. Number 1, use the true text, God's word, as closely as you can. Responsibly determine it by consulting specialists on textual criticism. Number 2, employ the science of hermeneutics with its interpretive principles. Number 3, let these principles expose the meaning of the passage. Do an exegetical study of the text. As a person follows the prescribed rules in playing a game, exegete then is the application of hermeneutical principles to decide what a text says and means in its own historical, theological, contextual, literary and cultural setting. The meaning thus obtained will be in agreement with other related scriptures. Preach the exposition that follows from this process. Make conspicuous the true and essential origin meaning, and apply this meaning to the present needs of hearers in their own cultural situation. This is the historically recognized way to interpret and proclaim God's word. So there's quite a lot there to think about. Basically, learn as much as you can about hermeneutics. A good place to go is Dr. Bob Hutley's website. It's a free Bible commentary place, and you just type in Dr. Bob Hutley hermeneutics course, you'll find it, and that's a good course that will introduce you to hermeneutics and what I would call the historical grammatical method. That is to say, you get the text in its historical context, and that's what John MacArthur's all about. Alright, just a little bit there for you to think about. We're going to finish on one last video on this series. The whole point of this series is not to give you an exhaustive account of expository preaching, but just to whet your appetite about the reason of expository preaching, the history of it, and for you then to go and do the research and think about it and practice it yourself as a preacher.